Boss, you've got to wake up. We need you. Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Hold fast, Claw. Something's happening. Is that a glacier? Lass, can you hear me? Are you awake? Was that you? Did you make that glacier rise up?
My God, what the siren said was true.
That means we have a chance. Look over. Claw. Gaia's Mercy is preparing the board. We have to join them. Come on, lass. Help me to lower the rowboats. We're going to need them. Lass? Where are you going? That's not the way to the rowboats. Lass?
Thy will be done. May the sea freeze over and make a path for thee.
I understand now. That was your power. How did you do that? That's incredible.
No time to stand in awe. Let's go! To Persephone's bleeding heart!
Hold on to me, lass. The path you made from ice is narrow. You could fall off. But whatever you do, don't stop running. The crew of Gaia's Mercy's on its way. We should reach the ship around the same time that they do.
Heave away, boys. Break your backs on the oars.
Musketmen, take your aim!
Row! 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 May their bullets be damned!
Eastern wind, hear my command. Bring us a gale.
His ship is turning away. Those boarding boats will never reach him. They'll all be shot down. They'll all be shot by the time they can catch up.
Keep on running. It's all that we can do. Lass? You really think you can do that? All right. Show me what you can do. I trust you.
As thou commandeth, let the waters freeze and hold the ship in place.
It's working. By God, it's actually stopped their ship. All right, lass. We've got a way in. Follow me. There's a hole we can climb into.
Something strange has happened. The dry won't pump anymore. It's stuck.
Well, push it harder, you bilge rat.
Pump it as hard as you want. Persephone's bleeding heart will not be going anywhere.
Lieutenant, a boarding crew!
Not a polite way to greet an old captain of your fleet.
To hell with you, traitor!
A curse upon thee, timberman.
Onwards to the deck! We'll fight our way up to the helm! Follow me! How I've missed a frill boarding a warship!
Load those blasted cannons! Bring down that boarding crew!
Claw has returned! To the quarters! Bring reinforcements! The rest of you, show him no mercy!
Arm in arm, Fletcher! We'll keep their pirates back until the boarding crew arrives! We'll just have to keep these half-breed pirates away from the cannons!
That's a lot easier said than done, Claw. Go back down below deck, lass. It's too dangerous up here. We've got to wait for the crew of Gaia's Mercy to arrive.
Not so fast, lass. Looks like your Scottish guard dog is a little busy. Nowhere to run, whore. You know I told Simon we should have killed you at the Liar's Den and thrown the gem into the sea. Now, I finally get to prove myself right. This time, I'm going for your neck. Goodbye, lass. Blood. My blood.
Hold fast, lass! The crew of the Gaia's Mercy is here!
Grappling hooks away!
Heave! Heave! Heave!
Byron! Carmichael! You've made it! Now we finally have a chance against these dogs!
Winds above the sea, hear my command! Bring down lightning and fury!
Pirates! Draw your swords! We've been boarded! Charge, lads! Swing your axes proud! Cut these cowards down like timber!
Fletcher, lass, go! You have to reach Blind Simon. We can only fight these knaves for so long.
Aye, aye, Byron. Lass, take my hand. It's time to face Blind Simon.
Ah, the Timbermen. And you brought an old friend along. How very nice to see you again.
Simon, draw your sword.
No, Timberman. I think I'll keep it sheathed. You want to kill me? Go ahead. Take my head with that axe of yours.
If that's a surrender, then I'll settle for your eye and let you keep the rest of your head.
Oh, I'd sooner die than give that up. But be warned, there will be consequences to killing me. I've already commanded the winds to bring forth a mighty cyclone should I die. It'll sink Persephone's bleeding heart, along with Gaia's Mercy, and whatever you call that ramshackle ship you and Claw cobbled together. Well, what will it be? I'll let you and the lass surrender now. I promise I'll be a well-mannered captor. Or would you rather kill me and doom everyone else?
I'll lay down my axe.
Good. Shall I take that as your surrender?
Nay. I'll take the tears of Neptune if I have to pry them from your skull.
You fool! Timberman! I'll kill you.
The eye. I'll take it, even if it kills me. Boss, coming after us. Follow my voice. Into the water. You've got to trust me.
You'll never take it! I'll kill us all before I let that happen.
Boss, I'm holding him down. I cannot let go. I need you to take the eye.
4 winds above. Hear my command. Bring forth a mighty cycle. Ah! 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 Oh, no, 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 no! I can't see anymore. I can't sense the wind.
It's over now. You've lost, Simon. Let it go.
Please. Kill me. Just kill me! Pierce my heart. Drown me if you have to. I can't go back to my crew like this. I'm nobody again. I'm nothing. Just like I used to be.
Nay. I said I'd only kill you if I had to. You've been squarely beaten. Now, follow my voice. We're a long swim from Gaia's mercy, but we're taking you there. We'll decide what will become of you when we get there.
No, 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 I'd sooner die. I'll drown myself before following you there. I'll... Do you hear that? It's her.
Simon, come back. You're swimming the wrong way. Lass, he's swimming out to a sea rock out yonder. Follow my voice. Swim as hard as you can. Simon, stop running. You're blind. You're going to lose your footing on this rock.
Lily! Do you hear me? Please! Please answer me!
I'm here. Can you feel my hands on your face?
They feel warm. Just like I remember them feeling. Where have you been all these years? Why did you finally return to me now? Now that I'm disgraced. Now that I'm... no one.
I loved you when you were no one. When you were only Simon. And not Captain Blind Simon.
Lily? I lost everything. I lost everything.
Nay, lass, we don't have to do a thing. Let Lily take care of this.
Simon, you have me. You once told me that's all you needed, that I was the one thing in the world you loved. Did that change after you tasted power and riches? Or is it still true?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you left because you were disgusted by how weak I was. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to matter. I thought I had to rule the drift. I didn't know another way.
Don't worry, Simon. It's over now. And it's time for the drift to finally end. Remember the blood of Neptune I told you about? I finally found it. Now we have all the treasures together. Lass, bring me the sweat and tears of Neptune.
Wait! If the drift ends, what will become of me? What would I be in that world?
There's no telling what the future holds, but you can be sure it'll be a better world.
I don't have a choice either way, do I?
Nay, but you have to accept it.
Then do it. It's time.
Thank you, lass. Water, wind, and tides of the sea, hear my command. The treasures of Neptune are united at last. Bring forth a new sovereign of the sea, that they may reign in a new era. Bring an end to the drift! It is done.
It's over? It's over. It's finally over. Lass, come here. Now we can do everything I said we could. We can travel the whole world together, charting every new land. There's so much adventure to be had. The whole world is open to us.
But now what happens? To me? To my life?
I left you because I had a duty to uphold. Now, my duty is finally complete. I can come with you, wherever it is that you may go, and never have to leave again.
But I'm nobody.
No. You're Simon.
I remember now. I remember everything. I remember how to call the winds.
Aye, it was an incredible story indeed, wasn't it?
But what happened next? All those years after the drift.
The lass and I wanted to chart the world of the new era. Lily wanted to find the next sovereign of the sea to pass Neptune's treasures down to.
I gave Fletcher the blood of Neptune, and passed the tears of Neptune down to Lass, with your blessing. After you and I were together again, you didn't want the tears back anymore. You were afraid you would turn back into Captain Blind Simon if you ever were to use them again.
Eventually, the lass learned to use your old treasure. She could sense the world around her, just like you used to. You and Lily travelled alongside us for years, while we sailed on the chariot of the Furies with the winds always on our side, seeking out the new sovereign of the seas as we charted the world.
And did you manage to do it?
We never did. After years of sailing, you and I decided to settle here. Carmichael and the old crew had built a new lumber mill in the forests not far from this coast, and we built a house and a workshop here. We started making and selling music boxes together. Each box played one of my songs, and you were finally happy.
The lass and I settled down too. We said we'd charted enough of the world and decided to get married and have children of our own. Those children grew up and had their own children too. We weren't done sailing yet, but we only made short voyages. To visit you and Lily, to visit our children after they moved away. We were through with blazing trails and uncharted waters. We'd done plenty of that. But for all the places we'd sailed, there's one place we never sailed to, but always wanted to. The Dadewinds. After the drift ended, the Dadewinds never awakened. Lily says it's because the new sovereign hadn't finished bringing in the new era. But we always knew that with the tears of Neptune, we could make a way.
Why didn't you? You had the tears of Neptune, didn't you?
Aye, that we did. We'd made plans for one last great journey. Though we weren't as young as we once were. Our grandchildren were growing to be fine sailors, and they were to crew our voyage. But before we could leave, my lass fell ill. I promised I'd take care of her, and that our journey could wait until she was well enough to go. Her homeland is trapped in the Dadewinds, and I promised her I'd take her home one day no matter how long it took. She told me if she never got well enough to sail, that she wanted to be buried there, and that she'd consider my promise kept.
So, She finally got better?
Nay.
Oh. You must mean... she's gone, isn't she?
Aye. She died in my arms. I got to tell her that I loved her before she left. And I told her that I would keep my promise. That she'd sail one last time to her homeland past the Dadewinds.
I'm sorry, Fletcher. I wish I could have said goodbye to her.
You still can, Simon. It's not too late. She's down by the shore, waiting for us. She brought a few friends along too.
Are you ready to take the tears back? One last time?
Aye. That I am. I can feel the world around me again. It feels... strange. It's comforting. But it reminds me of being a person that I don't want to be anymore.
Aye. Fret not. You won't have to keep it forever.
Are you ready?
To let her go? Nay. I didn't think I'll ever be ready. But I'm as ready as I'll ever be. This way. To the shore. Can you feel it?
I do. I feel some kind of strange ship. A small sailing boat. But it's sealed off. And has no helm.
That's the lass's casket. She's been embalmed in there. And I want for you to call on the winds and tell them to guide that ship to her home past the Dadewinds. It will be that last final adventure that I promised her.
I feel a lot of people there, too. Who are they?
That's my granddaughter Mabel, with the crew of Gaia's Mercy. And some of the friends we made along the way. She's had a long life. We met all manner of folk on our journeys. Everyone loved her. She was a wonderful storyteller with a heart of gold. And she could sing well enough to put a siren to shame. We all came here to say goodbye.
Everyone, look! They're coming!
Byron, Claw, Johnny. It's good to have you all here.
Aye, it's good to see you too. And hello, Simon. Hello, Lily. You look like you're having days today.
And you've lost none of your charm.
It's good to have you back.
And I see you brought Johnny with you.
Of course. I wouldn't miss seeing the old lass off. You know, I had to fight a dozen dragons to get here on time.
Oh, Johnny, you've not changed one bit, have you? Byron, did you bring Captain Carmichael with you?
Aye. I brought the urn with his ashes. Lass was at his funeral 10 years ago. I thought it only fair he came to see her off too.
I recognize these people. But there's even more that I don't.
Fret not. It's not your memory. She had many dear friends. You could not have met them all. And now, I suppose it's time to say goodbye. Would you let me share a few words with her before I see her off?
Take all the time you need.
So, this is it? Your last journey? Lads, if you can hear me from heaven, I did it. I kept my promise to you. Same as every other promise I've ever made. Same as the promise I made when I said I'd love you till death did us part. And I still love you, lass. You were everything I ever wanted. I couldn't ask for more. I know I already got my happy ending and everything I ever wanted. But even after all that, I still wish you could have stayed by my side just a wee bit longer. I always knew I'd have to say goodbye one day. I'm not ready. But I'll never be ready. I've got to send you home, lass. Don't worry. You'll be seeing me again one day. Simon, call the wind.
Southern wind, hear my command. Guide this ship past the dead winds. Lay this woman to rest in her homeland.
And now, all I have to do is let go. Once I push this ship into the sea, our final journey begins.
Grandfather?
I cannot do it. I cannot let her go.
Fletcher. She always loved singing, didn't she?
Aye, that she did.
Don't you think she'd want to stay together with us? Just long enough for one more song. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Fletcher, I can't sing it alone.
Aye. She'd want me to sing too, wouldn't she?
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the tide has gone and the sea is low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Yet once again ashore we'll go, and it's time for us to leave her.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Her final voyage finally came. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But we, the crew, will sail again, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow.
And it's time for us to leave her.